Good morning, planner friends. Thanks so much for pressing play. Today I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of my current setup for my Chunky Mini Happy Planner. But first I just wanted to say thank you so much to all my subscribers. This is only my second video, so all of you guys are new and I just really appreciate your support. I would love to connect with you here in the comments or on Instagram. You can follow me at creatively.kim.plans over there. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can click the button below. I'm going to be sharing mostly planner related videos, but also some creative projects that I do throughout the year. I love trying pretty much all different kinds of creative hobbies, and this was actually one of them that stuck. But so I just wanted to share some of that creative stuff with you guys. Anyway, let's get to it. So it's Tuesday morning, February 6th. My kids had a terrible night sleeping last night. I tried filming this last night and it just didn't go well, and I'm super tired this morning, but my husband took them to school and I have my coffee, I have my Cheerios off to the side, and I just wanted to relax and have my breakfast and have a quick flip through with you guys. So I might make this a normal thing, like playing with my breakfast or something, I don't know, because this is a nice time for me to do this. So if you aren't familiar with my planner, I'm in a Chunky Mini Happy Planner. And for those of you who don't know, that means I've taken multiple mini planners as well as some extra inserts and put them into one. I previously had this snap cover on, which is just a snap cover that you can buy at the craft stores. And I've seen this in other videos as well, but I was not happy with these because these do not lay flat. And it seemed to not matter the size of the rings or the discs that I was on. They wouldn't lay flat unless you really forced them to, so that was annoying. I have the Hooray for Today planner. This is my personal planner. I have parts of the hashtag Mom Life planner in here. I have parts of the Goal Getter planner. And I did have, I don't think I have it next to me now, but I had some of a Recollections Wellness mini planner in here, and that was actually my first video that I uploaded, was franken-planning that into my planner. I had to take it out though when I moved it into this, and I'll get more to that in a little bit. So I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend and I really wanted a cover for my mini planner, but I knew that most of them would not fit on the expander rings, and this one doesn't either. I'll show you that in a minute. But I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend just to see what was there. I heard rumors of this crazy sale that was going on, and oh my gosh, you guys, it was ridiculous. I got all sorts of little things for like $1 each. It was amazing. But I got this Carpe Diem cover. It was originally $30. I got it for $7.50. I also got an A5 size. This is a personal one, but I also got an A5 size for $10, and it was normally $40. And I just love the quality of these ones over the Recollections. The Recollections ones are nice too, but I just feel like these are a bit higher quality and they're beautiful. So when I saw that this was $7.50, I immediately thought, oh my gosh, I have to try taking the rings out of that. That's the perfect price point to experiment with, right? So that's what I did. And you'll see that my planner has quite evolved since the last time we opened it here, right? So pretty and Valentine's-y. I've actually never decorated my planner to this extent before, so I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, you can see here, I took the rings out, and I actually did it a little bit differently than all of the Recollections ring removal videos that I've seen, and I wish I had filmed this, so I'm actually thinking about going back and getting another one if they're still there, just for the sake of showing you guys and giving you another option for doing that. It was so easy. I'm not even kidding. Like, it took me maybe 5 minutes, if that. I didn't have to cut the bottom. Usually you have to take some of the stitching out to get these metal parts out. And the metal parts are actually still in there. I thought I was able to trim them down enough, but I wasn't, so I need to work on that a little bit more. But I just covered them up with these stickers from the tiny sticker book from B&B. They actually stick pretty well. If it wasn't for that little metal piece poking through, I think they would still be sticking well on there. So I attempted to decorate my dashboard. There's so many amazing dashboards. Is that what this is called? This pocket area? There's so many amazing dashboards on Instagram. It's so inspirational. But when I got to this, I was like, I have no idea what to do here, guys. So I just worked with what I had. A lot of this is actually from a Christmas paper pack. Fa La La Llama, I think is what it's called. Here, I have it right here. Let me show you. This one. This is from Michael's. It's one of the Hot Buy ones. And most of it is very much Christmas related. But there was some stuff in here that I thought could go either way between Valentine's and Christmas. So I cut out this little section that says a whole llama love with a little heart. This is a little Christmas llama, but I just put some stickers on him and I think it works fine because it's still winter, right? It's appropriate with the scarf and the little blanket on him. This was just a piece of paper with gold llamas on it. And this was fun to make. I felt like I was in old school, elementary school or something, doing some Valentine's crafts. I folded it, or I cut a square, folded it in half, and then cut out the heart shape, and it was fun. So anyway, I cut that in half, and so I have my little heart there. This paper here is from the Bible Study Hot Buy paper pack, also from Michael's, or sorry, Bible Journaling. And you'll see that I use papers from there throughout this. And then this is just a little sticky note set that came with the hashtag Mom Life Planner kit. I'm gonna take a quick coffee break. Okay, so this little cover that I made here, this is a piece of acetate and it actually came in a set of Heidi Swap dividers. These are one of the things that I also got for $1 at Hobby Lobby this weekend. So here are the two that I haven't cut up yet. You can see they're really thin. And when I saw these, I was like, hey, I know for a fact that I could cut through these. Maybe I could punch them. I don't know. I figured I would try because they were only $1. So I was able to do it and pretty successfully too. I was really shocked because I don't know if you can see the way that punched, but I have the big Happy Planner punch. And I see a lot of complaints about this being really hard to punch. It says a maximum of 3 sheets only. I see a lot of times that the springs will pop off and break, but I've had nothing but luck with that thing, and I was able to punch through 3 of these without it breaking. I started to have problems with the 4th one, so I just quit while I was ahead. But it did take me about 10 minutes to punch through these. I was very, very cautious, and I just continually just pumped on it like this, just a little bit at a time. And it worked. So obviously not ideal, but I was really happy that it worked out and I still have a working punch. So behind that, I have more of this sheet here from the Bible Journaling paper pack. It's the God is Love sheet. I just think this is so pretty with these rose gold hearts, and they're not super rose gold. It's kind of a mixture between gold and rose gold. So I think it works well with the gold discs. And behind that, I just stuck a sheet of heart paper, which is also from the same pack. I have my Goal Getter nameplate page, or whatever you want to call this. I originally had the Hooray for Today one, and I tried to do some brush lettering, and it looked horrible, y'all. So horrible. So I put this one in, which I think is fitting because, you know, my whole point in doing this is to work towards my goals and to help me hustle and be productive. So I like that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put here, maybe a sticker or something. Let me know if you have any ideas for here. I've seen people do some alpha stickers or even ordering some sort of decals off of Etsy. So next is my inbox section, and I'm just gonna flip over that real quick. I have this tab dashboard from Happy Planner with a bunch of sticky notes on it, but those are kind of private, so I'm just gonna leave those over there. So my inbox, this is an idea that I got from some videos that I watched. I'll link the names below because I don't remember who they were. It's based off of a book called Getting Things Done by David Allen, and I am planning on reading this book. But the whole idea is that you have an inbox where it's basically like a brain dump. Anything you think of, any notes, whatever, you dump it into here. Then you review it either at the end of the day or whatever works for you, I guess, and you move them into an action list. And so here I just had some cleaning list ideas, which was like a schedule. I currently don't have a schedule. It's kind of just to clean as it needs to be done, and that doesn't work out too well for us. So I want to get us on some sort of cleaning schedule. I have this arrow and an A just to indicate that I did move it into an action list, and I'll show you that in a minute. A book list with chapter tracker. I decided not to do these projects section right now. And then just some notes on books for productivity, which was a video by Alexis, and I don't remember her last name, but it's Miss Trenchcoat on YouTube. And yeah, she talks about the Getting Things Done method as well. So here is just the rest of that list, and then I have some extra notebook paper. My next section is my growth section. And this is where I'm going to keep all the things, all the trackers and whatever I have that works towards some goals that I have. Oops. Okay. So right now I have my morning schedule. This is, in an ideal world, I would be following this schedule. It's really hard for me to do. Like I said, my kids have really hard times with sleeping. They suck at sleeping. So I get this done like once a week, but I figured once is better than none, right? So my goal is to be an early bird because I know that I can get more done following that schedule. Then I have my evening to-dos that I have to do. I have a notes to self section, which I think is kind of funny. If you can read my first note here. This is also kind of a brain dump area, but things that I want to remember. Sorry, my cat Misa was talking to us in the background. I went to a Renaissance fair 2 weekends ago, and I don't drink very much at all, guys. It was probably about 2.5 years since I had drank because I was pregnant and then had the baby and she nursed for a really long time. So we went to the Renaissance fair, me and my husband, and I just had 2 drinks and it was way too much for me and I felt horrible. So I was like, no more drinking in my notes to self section. Next, I have a books to read list. So far I just have 2. I have Battlefield of the Mind, which I've actually already started reading. I started reading that during Hurricane Irma because I was super stressed and I needed to just calm my mind. Sorry, there's a garbage truck driving by. So I've already read some of that. I need to go back and mark in the chapters that I'm on and obviously finish that. That's one of my goals for the month. I'm also listening to the Comprehensive ENFP Survival Guide on Audible, which is related to the ENFP Myers-Briggs type. And if any of you all are Myers-Briggs fans or want to chat about that, please let me know because I love it. I really love this book so far. So here you can see I tried some brush lettering that didn't work out and I was like, whatever, I'll just reuse it. And so here is my action items list that I had mentioned in my inbox earlier. So I just have the item, and I saw this in another video as well. I have a circle to indicate the main item and then some triangles to break down the mini steps. I actually need to update that because some of that's done. So this next tab is going to be my home section, which I still need to label. So far I just have the cleaning routine that I had made, and I have an essential oils inventory. I need to add like a brush lettering section to my growth, or brush lettering page to my growth section, because that's rough. But a friend of mine sells doTERRA, so I have a lot of her oils. Next is my notes section, and this is really a section where I can just put notes that don't fit into anywhere else. I have some private stuff in here, so I'm just gonna skip ahead there to my planner section. So again, this is another cover that I made with those same Heidi Swap dividers. It's kind of hard to see, but there's some pretty pink flowers on here. And I just layered it over some scrapbook paper. And here's some llama paper from that Christmas book again. I made an upcoming bullet journal style future log here, and I got this idea from, I believe it is Magical Plans on Instagram. She has some really pretty Instagram feeds. She does a lot of trendsetter and daydreamer planning. So if you're into those 2 planners and that whole line, it's really beautiful. You should check her out. But anyway, I got this idea from her. Hers was a lot better done than mine. You can see where I messed up the months here, so I need to probably just redo this whole sheet, but I don't really like marking my dates in ahead of time on my monthly views. And previously, and I'll show you how I was doing this, I was putting sticky notes on those and writing down the things there, but I liked having this, so it's kind of like a quick glance at the whole year, right, of upcoming stuff. So that was cool. And then I have just the standard calendar page that comes with Everyday Essential, or the Hooray for Today planner. And then we get into the planner section. So I'm just gonna skip over January. When I share my stuff on Instagram, a lot of times there's some personal things on there that I need to like censor out, and I do that with an app, but I don't know how to do that for my videos. So anyway, we're in February right now. As I said, it's February 6th as I'm filming this. Y'all, I don't understand what is up with these palm leaves. Can you please let me know why this is for February in this planner? In the classic size, it actually is Valentine's related for this month. They have the little heart candies. which for a seasonal planner, I think that's much more appropriate. I don't get this palm frond stuff, so let me know if I'm missing something, please. So here is my monthly view. My birthday is on the 11th. I'm gonna be 33, so I have a little decor there for that, some cake. So I'm gonna skip over the previous week and get into my weekly spread for this week. So I am in love with this spread right now, you guys. I'm trying something a little different. As I said, I had gone to Hobby Lobby and I had gotten a lot of little things there. And some of those were these little daily sheets. These are Carpe Diem. And so they're a little bit smaller than the Happy Planner ones, and I like that because it makes it easy to flip to the back of my week section. But I've been wanting to try daily sheets, and these were perfect. What I did was I just put washi down the side and I punched them with my punch. These are originally for a personal spiral planner. I whited out the schedule title right there just because I'm gonna write up there, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, let me put this back where it belongs. So I'm treating the actual week pages as kind of an overview of the week. So I do have a couple of day specific things here. Like today is the Falcon Heavy launch, which I'm really excited about. I live in Florida and I can see that from where I live. So I have this weekly list. These are items that I know I need to get done during the week. Either I will switch them over to the day pages when I get to them, or I might just leave them for whenever I can get them done. So I also have some meals, and as I said, some day-specific things. I have this little quote card that also came out of the Bible journaling scrapbook thing. So this is my day for yesterday. I thought it was really cute. I covered up the daily schedule with this today's schedule sticker, which I believe is from the new productivity sticker book. I have some little mini recollection stickers in here as well. I really love the way that that turned out. And then this is today, and it's so funny because I put this hashtag so tired here before my kids started having their sleeping issues last night. So it was almost like I was being a little prophetic there, or maybe maybe I had just jinxed myself. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga today. I have a friend, Mark the Fat Yogi on YouTube and Instagram, and he is a yoga instructor in Louisiana, and he has a lot of great stuff on his YouTube and his Instagram. And I'm not into yoga. It's something that I've been wanting to get into. So I'm gonna do a little beginner yoga session tonight. So the rest of my week is blank. I'm really proud of myself for using washi here. I never use it, and I think it turned out cute. So my Friday, Saturday, Sunday page, which is part of the weekly planner, I'm using that as like a weekend review type of thing. So I have this little review tab here. I might put in some stuff for Friday, or I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna do a review here of the week. Like I said, my birthday is on Sunday, so I have my 33 there, and a candle and balloon, and a best year ever sticker. I have my vitamins tracker, which I did take my vitamins yesterday, so let me check that off. So yeah, like I said, I'm really loving this setup so far with these weekly pages. I might change my mind at the end of the week after I have to go through and decorate each day, but probably not. I love it, and it's not something that takes a long time to do. It makes me happy and it's relaxing. So behind that I have, yes, so this is an example of what I was talking about earlier. Usually I stick these on the calendar spread. So I have a sticky note where I write notes on, and I'm gonna be moving these into that future log section instead so I can get a quick glance at them. Because having these sticky notes here, if I don't directly go to those tabs, I'm not gonna see it, I'm not gonna remember, right? So, let's see, I have March. I think I have a few months, full months in here. I need to go through and date these anyway, but, and then I just have the remaining tabs. So if I do need to stick some notes on there, I can still do that. Okay, so it ends at September because this is a June, or it was an 18-month planner, and I started it in October. So I'm gonna have to buy another 18-month planner probably this summer. So after that, we move into my wellness section, and this is where I had that Recollections mini. Like I said, I took it out and that was to make some room to get on these classic size planners in order to fit into this binder. Now, I'm missing that in here, and I also have a work section, which we'll see in a second, and I think I'm gonna move the work section out back onto its original rings and just keep it here. So that way this can grow without compromising space in here, and I can get my wellness planner back in here. So currently in my wellness section, excuse me, I have my #MomLife planner, and right now I just have 1 month, but this is what I'm using for my gratitude journal. I'm not gonna show you that because it's kind of personal, but I bought this with the idea of maybe using it as my main planner for 2018, but I could just not get past these giant color blocks that they have at all the weekly spreads. I feel like it really clashes with any sort of stickers that I want to put in here. And I just feel like it's such a poor design decision, and maybe I'm just being overly picky, but I really like having this planner for my gratitude journal because a lot of the stuff that I write about is related to my kids and being a mom and my husband and stuff. So that works out perfectly. And then next, I don't have a dashboard or title page for this yet, but this is my work planner. I guess I could just maybe stick this in here. That might be a little too big though. Anyway, this is the Goal Getter Mini, and I just have 2 months in here right now. I'm not gonna show you that just for my client confidentiality purposes, but I really love this one for my work planner because it has, this is something I need to fill out, but it has the am I on track, action steps, notes, and notes for next month's goals. Yeah, and that's it. That's all that's back there. I do want to show you this real quick. This is something to note about the Carpe Diem binders, is that the back Happy Planner cover does not fit in on its own. It's a little too big. So I actually just trimmed off the sides. This is from the Mom Life Planner. I knew that I wasn't going to use this, and I have lots of other backs that I could use if I needed one. So I sacrificed this one for the sake of putting it in here. So I just kept trimming it down until I got the size that worked well. So there we go. Oh no, messed this up a little bit. So there we go. That's my new planner setup. I'm really loving decorating it. I never thought that I would in terms of like the pocket area and all of these little dashboard pages. I think it turned out really pretty. It was a lot of fun. So that's that. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Like I said earlier, I'm on Instagram at creatively.kim.plan, so I would love to connect there and share ideas with you guys. And thanks for watching. Bye.